What separates the average real estate investor from the billionaires who shape skylines and build legacies? It is not just about buying properties. It is about thinking differently and building powerful habits. Real estate is more than bricks and mortar. It is a game of vision, timing, and smart decisions. The truth is, those who create massive wealth in real estate don't rely on luck. They follow daily habits that guide every move they make. As James Allen once said, the outer world of circumstance shapes itself to the inner world of thought. Real estate billionaires succeed because of how they think, plan, and act. In this video, you will discover 5 uncommon habits that set them apart. These are not just tips. These are mindset shifts that can change how you approach real estate forever. Before the towers rise and the deals close, it all begins with how these billionaires think. Let's start with the first habit that changes the game. Real estate billionaires don't just look at what is. They see what could be. They walk through empty lots and see future neighborhoods. They spot rundown buildings and imagine luxury spaces. This ability to see hidden value is what sets them apart. They study trends, demographics, and city plans. They think 5, 10, even 20 years ahead. While others wait for proof, they move with insight. Take Donald Bren, for example. Long before Orange County became one of the most desirable places to live and work, he invested in vast parcels of land there, envisioning master-planned communities before the idea became mainstream. But his foresight didn't stop there. He later acquired a majority stake in the MetLife building in New York, one of the city's most recognizable skyscrapers. That move wasn't just about prestige. It was about anchoring long-term value in a global icon. As Walt Disney once said, "It's kind of fun to do the impossible." That mindset is at the heart of this habit. Vision is not about guessing. It's about understanding patterns, trusting research, and acting before the crowd. If you want to build something big, start training your eyes to see what others miss. Spotting potential is one thing. Acting on it with precision is another. That's where the next habit comes in. Seneca once said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." For real estate billionaires, this isn't just philosophy. It's strategy. They understand that stepping into the next big opportunity often means letting go of something less promising. This habit is about balancing boldness with deep analysis. They don't jump into deals on instinct alone. They pore over zoning laws, market trends, and financials. They game out worst-case scenarios and build buffers. Think of how Donald Bren avoided over-leveraging during downturns by staying selective with debt and investing in long-term value, not just hype. His discipline helped him grow quietly, even as others crashed. As Jeff Bezos said, frugality drives innovation. In real estate, it also protects your downside. True wealth isn't built by avoiding risk. It's built by mastering it. And when risk is handled wisely, the door opens to the next powerful habit. In real estate, success is never a solo venture. It's about the people who help shape, secure, and elevate your opportunities. Real estate billionaires know this all too well. They understand that deals are made in rooms, not on listings. The ability to cultivate a web of trusted relationships with brokers, architects, city planners, legal experts, and others is at the core of their success. Sam Zell, often called the grave dancer of real estate, built his empire not just through his investments, but through his deep, lasting relationships. He regularly returned to the same partners for decades, proving that long-term trust is the foundation of any deal. As Keith Ferrazzi writes in Never Eat Alone, Success in life equals people you meet plus what you create together. Strong relationships open doors to opportunities others can't even see. It's not just who you know, it's how well you collaborate that creates massive wealth. But relationships alone aren't enough. What you do with what you know is just as crucial. Barbara Corcoran's journey from a $1,000 loan to a multi-million-dollar real estate empire is a perfect illustration of how continuous learning fuels success. She didn't just rely on instinct. She became a master of every detail of the real estate world in New York City, adapting to every change along the way. Real estate billionaires don't just follow trends, they anticipate them. They read the zoning laws, stay ahead of tax codes, and understand the impact of emerging technologies like blockchain in real estate. They know the game changes, and they are relentless about staying ahead. As George Bernard Shaw wisely said, progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Continuous learning fuels adaptability. By staying ahead of trends and understanding the shifting market, billionaires are never caught off guard. They turn every challenge into a chance for growth. Knowledge without patience is like a blueprint without bricks. It takes time to build something that lasts. As Cicero wisely noted, the foundation of justice is good faith. In the world of real estate, this principle rings true. The patient capitalist knows that true wealth is not made overnight, but rather through trust in the process and the slow, steady accumulation of value over time. Real estate billionaires like Harry Helmsley embodied this mindset. He held on to prime NYC properties through multiple economic cycles, earning billions, not by chasing fast profits, but by weathering the storm and staying in the game. While others sold in a panic, he trusted the process and let his assets appreciate through time. Unlike the flashy investors who burn out chasing the next big deal, patient investors understand the power of compounding. They don't panic during downturns. They see them as opportunities to buy undervalued assets that will grow in value over the long haul. In this game, patience is a superpower. The patient billionaire doesn't just survive market fluctuations, they thrive. They trust that their investments will pay off because they understand that, in the long run, time is their most powerful ally. Patience compounds wealth. While others race to make a quick dollar, billionaires understand the value of waiting for their investments to mature, allowing them to generate significant returns over time. Real estate success isn't about sheer luck. It's a result of discipline, foresight, and consistency. Every billionaire who shaped Skyline started as a beginner, just like you. The difference? They built habits that propelled them beyond the ordinary. Whether you're securing your first property or envisioning a legacy of towering buildings, these 5 habits form the blueprint. Start with small, calculated steps, but always think big, think long-term, and move with purpose. It's a mindset shift that will separate you from the crowd and lay the foundation for something greater than you ever imagined. What's essential isn't always visible at first. It's the invisible habits, the unseen mindset, and the quiet strategy behind the success. Like Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, what is essential is invisible to the eye.